Saturday baseball out here in Dripping Springs, Texas, just west of Austin. And sun is shining after pretty brisk rain a couple days ago. We're ready for some baseball. Today's matchup is the Manchac Tribe in the white unis and typically play a 13U brand of ball, but today playing up in the 14U division against the Dripping Springs Tigers, which of course is the land of where we are. They're in the maroon jerseys, white pants, and they'll be the home team, I would imagine. And Manchac has 2 games back-to-back today, and this is the first of 2. I'm glad you're with us. So Tigers on defense first. Roel Vargas batting leadoff for the Tribe. And first pitch on its way. Swing taken. And a strike on the count. A 1 pitch inside, and Roel takes it for a ball. No flinch from him. And number 8 for the Tigers on the mound. Throwing from the stretch, it looks like. And puts one low and outside. Roel being patient. And gets a bit ahead in the count. No breeze, real still. High pitch. And 31 facing number 7. Coach Brown on the third base coaching spot tells him to be patient. And a good-looking pitch. Pops it up to second. Ball drops, and he'll get a base hit out of this one. Second base, trying to get a hold of the ball. Slippery it looked like. And 1 aboard for the Tribe. So number 11, Deuce Brown, batting in the 2 spot. And he is lined up left-handed. He can get bat both ways. Pitch outside. Roel trying to steal. Gets down head first. Ball goes by, and he's safe at second. One 1-0 pitch. Good-looking pitch right down the pipe. And Deuce gets a feel for the tempo. And evens the count 1-1. Roel gets his lead. And nobody holding him on there. Another good pitch, and Deuce has watched his second one go by. One ball, 2 strikes. Outside pitch. Patience pays off to bring up a 22. Lenny Carruthers, first base coach, encouraging Deuce along the way here. High pitch brings the count to full. Coach Brown asking Roel to get that bigger secondary lead. Shortstop is on second in case he wants him. Pitch behind the batter, walks him. And a man on 1, man on 2 with Hank Peruka up to bat. Number 41, Peruka at bat. And a good-looking pitch, strike. And they're going to try to get Roel at third. Tag could not get down, and he's safe in scoring position. And Deuce takes second. So no balls, 1 strike. And everybody crouches in anticipation of the pitch. And Hank takes it. It was inside down third base, and it's fair. And a great rip out to left field. Vargas will score. And Hank could have got to second. And they call it foul, and it's all coming back. So got everybody excited for a minute there. It was close with the glare of the sun. Couldn't see where it actually passed the line. But we'll reset, and Hank's got 2 on him now. So Roel needed an excuse to get the front of his uniform dirty. He got it there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good pitch. And Hank, this time, might have been foul again. And the ball to first is bobbled. Hank's going to be safe with the base hit. Vargas will score. Third baseman played it fair. It might have gone foul had he not. 1-0 Tribe at the top of the first. Mateo Avalle, right-handed batter, batting in the fourth spot, nearly took it in the leg. And Peruca will get to second standing. 1 ball, no strikes, man on second and third. No outs for the Tribe on their fourth batter here. Low pitched. Teo took a swing at it though and evens the count 1-1. Pitch low again, so that's 2 in a row that have been low. One and one. And an inside high pitch. And Teo knows better than to lightsaber that one. Gets ahead in the count. And correction on my pitch count. It may be 31 at this point. Way ahead then. Deuce on third. Low pitch will walk him. So all his misses on that one were low. Pitcher will have to correct a bit. Bases loaded as Noah Joyner comes up to bat in the 5 spot. Number 12 at bat. Fresh count here. Dripping Springs coach tells the pitcher 1 more walk, and he's sitting him down, and the first ball comes in for Joyner. Better pitch that time. Noah watches it, nods his head, saying, I got a feel for it now. Counts 1-1. Little insurance for the fella on the mound, perhaps. Low pitch. Joyner thought about going, and he checked it up. And that'll bring up a 21. Ball on deck in the 6 hole. 1 run scored so far for the Tribe. Strike inside, just crossed the edge of the plate. Evens the count. Crowd has begun to fill in a little bit more. It was pretty light when it started. High inside pitch. And I believe we're full. And a strike and a swing and a foul ball. Tips it off to the right over his shoulder, and it drops. And we'll live to see another pitch for Joyner. And time called. It's a full count pitch on its way, and a foul ball again. Joyner this time clips it on the ground down the third base line. Who is close, inside and low though, walks Joyner, and we'll see if the Dripping Spring coach holds fast to his word, and it looks like he is. He's walking out to the mound, hollers something to the dugout, and first reliever of the game is on his way. So number 11 for the Tigers, a right-hander, the new pitcher on the mound, all warmed up now. No outs, 2 have scored, bases loaded, and ball up to bat in the 6 hole. And pitcher throws this one low and inside as the catcher scoots over to stop the ball. A pass ball could be deadly at this point. Backstop is quite deep, as you can tell from the catcher's back, which would almost ensue a score. Ball gets loose there for the second ball of the count. Everybody stays put. It's Peruka on third base, who's the immediate scoring threat for the Tribe. Joyner on first, and Teo, I believe, on second. Inside pitch, Cohen could have taken that one, worn it, and he'd be on base and another run would be scored. But Dancing with the Stars, I guess, in his blood, and he goes ahead and swivel hips on that one. 3 balls. And 11 finds the inside of the strike zone that time to climb back in. 31, Coach Brown telling Cohen still to be patient, still ahead in the count. Don't have to get in protection mode yet. Better pitch there. Cohen will take it, rip it down third base. Third base makes a great stop, steps on the base for the force out for the first out of the inning. Cohen safely there. Hank scores. And Dripping Springs perhaps stops the bleeding a bit, but a great line drive shot by Cohen to get a hold of the 3-1 pitch. In the 7 spot, Will King, number 99, up to bat, showing the bunt. And keeps it there, lays it down, third base, great looking bunt. Pitcher going to come off the mound to try to do something with it. And everybody advances a base, and the ball gets away from the pitcher, and a great strategy there by King. Good call by Coach Brown, and it works out for the Tribe to score another run. Or excuse me, doesn't score another run, just advances the bases. So Jacob, pop fly. It's going to be foul unless third can go over there and get it. Racing towards it, and it drops just inside the fence for the first strike of the count. And Jacob, a new player, kind of a guest spot here, as the Tribe had to round up a few extras for scheduling conflicts. 0-1 pitch inside, and Jacob must have dodged it just a bit. It looked like it might have hit him. Umpire got in my way. I couldn't see. Could have brought another run in if it was the case, but instead it just evens the count at 1-1. Foul tip there. Heard it clip the bat for the second strike. Bases loaded, 1 out. 1-2 pitch coming. And does tag him that time. He decides not to wait for the extra ball. He eats that one, gets on board, and scores Joyner. 4-0 Tribe. And the Tigers still looking for some rhythm in their pitching. So a small pause in the action while Jacob shakes that one off. And a big hit by J-Matt down left base. And that ball climbs all the way to the fence. A monster hit will score Cohen, King. And here comes Jacob around as well. And J-Matt will stick at second. He's a new player with the Tribe as well. And boy, he shows his stuff and just needs one pitch to do it. All the way almost to the 320 mark on the field. Back at the fence. That'll score 3 and bring the score to 7. And the Tribe are putting it on here in the first inning. And so the third stand-in, fill-in, I should say, for the Tribe up to bat now, Isaac. And another crush, same spot. This one not quite as deep. And drops, it's fair. Also to left field, and the left fielder is getting a workout. J-Matt will score from second. Isaac doubles up and hits the stand-up double and follows back-to-back with what J-Matt just did. How about that for some batting for the Tribe? And the top of the order is back up. So 8-0 the score. Still the original reliever in, and he finds the strike zone, and Roel swings at it. Coach Brown instructing him to keep his head in. Can't hit what you can't see. No balls, 1 strike pitch. Another one that was in line but too low, and brings up the first ball of the count. Isaac stealing. Roel fouls it. He'll have to come back. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 11 thrown from the stretch, keeping an eye on Isaac at second. Nobody holding him on. Good looking pitch, good line drive rip, right to shortstop, routine play. We'll see if he can throw him out at first. He's going to be late on the throw. Vargas and dropped it. Safe at 1. And Isaac sticks at 2. So man aboard 1 and 2 as Deuce up for the second time today to bat. Steal from second, going to third. They're going to try to get him and they tag us down and they get him. A little late on the jump. 1 gets to 2 though, as they try to take him. So 1 base advance, but 2 outs now on the Tigers' resume. Trying to get out of this inning that's been offensively abysmal. And a little threat there again from Roel. Second pitch for Deuce. A good shot, good line drive right to second. And it should be a routine play here at 1 to end the inning. 8-0 Tribe showing some offensive prowess. Tigers glad to get out of that one. We'll see what they can do. Up to bat next. So Deuce Brown on the mound to start the bottom of the first for the Tribe. Number 8, leadoff batter for the Tigers. From the windup comes the first pitch. And a shot taken, and it's going to be fair. Noah playing... Or excuse me, that's J-Matt playing right field, collects that one, throws it to his cutoff man, and with 1 pitch, just like that, the Tigers have 1 on. Batter number 2 for the Tigers, also right-handed. Brown throwing to Avalle, crouches down, high pitch, first ball. Peruka, first base, and they're going to try to throw to him to get the lead off. Close. Good execution there, but leadoff hitter able to get back to the bag safely. Vargas playing second. Jacob at short, and Joyner rounding out the infield at third base. And how about Brown's second pitch to find the outside corner of the plate? 1-1. From the windup, low pitch, be a ball. Try to get the runner at second. And Teos fired a second, not quite enough. And the leadoff aboard second now. And gonna get a different, drier baseball perhaps. Grass still wet with the dew from the morning. 21 the count. Leadoff at second. And Brown will check him, throw from the stretch. High pitch, let that one go. 31, batter's ahead now. And 2 of Brown's misses have been high this time. Comes set, checks the runner. Fires a strike, shot. And it's going to be, bounces out of Vargas's glove. He was there, then tries to make the play at 1. Airmails Peruka. They'll go from third. And then he checked back at third. They're going to second, and Teo's going to hold on to it. Says 1 throwaway is enough for 1 play. So an error there on the Tribe defensively puts the Tigers in scoring position, trying to climb back into this one. So third batter for the Tigers. No outs. And Brown delivers, and it's foul tipped for strike 1. Number 5 goes by the name Hunter, it sounds like. And Brown throws it to Joyner over at third, trying to get the tag on. Runner gets back and safe the call. Brown lines up in the stretch for the 0-1 pitch. And puts one on the back of the batter. Send him to first base and load the bases. Fourth hole batter up. And a low pitch from Brown brings in the first ball. Bases loaded, no outs for the second pitch of the count. A better one here, and a foul ball out of the park. Nobody back there at the porta potty where that ball will land. And the first strike of batter number 4 on his count.
Hey, how are you?
From the windup comes Brown. And inside pitch. Bring up a ball. And I've lost count if it's 2-1 or 3-1. Umpire doesn't help me much. If he holds it up, it's usually inside of his chest. Strike on the outside of the plate there. Brings up the second strike of this count. And Brown feeling his stuff now. From the windup comes Brown. Delivers, check swing, got him. Not sure if he checked it or if it was called a strike. I think he may have come around. The pitch looked a little low. Batter's out. 1 out for the Tribe. And the shutout still on. Bases still loaded as the 5th batter comes up. Second number 8 we've seen. And a high pitch. Teo stops it from going past him. 1-0 the count. Every base occupied. Bottom of the first. And low pitch brings the second ball. Looked like the last pitch that the batter went after. And so can't blame Brown for choosing that one out of the tool bag. .2-0 pitch out of the windup. And a better one there, raised it just about 5 inches or so to draw that strike in. 8 thought it was going to be the same result, so he lets it go. And it's 21. Shallow lead at first. Now he takes a bigger secondary spot. An inside pitch. .3-1 the count. And the correction's made. Swing, hit. Joyner will get it, throw it with the bare hand and not quite get it. 1 run will score. Thought he had it the way he didn't turn around right away, but he didn't secure it. And the little grounder pays off, scores 1 run, and keeps the bases loaded. From the windup comes Brown, low pitch outside. Teo body blocks it. Sixth batter for the Tigers, standing at the plate. And a strike there from Brown, 1-1.
I'm not gonna lie, when we pulled up, I was like, I think I missed or something. Oh, I know that's gonna be. I know.
Those low strikes have been money for Brown so far today, causing those batters just to watch it go by. Higher this time, and a miss from the batter as he swings. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Brown has him where he wants him now. And another strikeout for Brown. 2 on the inning. And the Tribe just need 1 more to keep their big lead. Bases loaded, and pitch gets away from Teo. It bounces back to him, though. He should be able to. Oh, he couldn't collect it. He had a great bounce from the backstop right back to him. Brown came over to cover the bag, but he couldn't pick it back up off the ground. Mike could have got the out at home to end the inning, but instead, the pass ball scores the second run for the Tigers. Another pitch that's low and gets past Teo. This time, no help from the backstop, and the pass ball will score the third run. And a pass ball there to Joyner. Brown threw it out to third base, and it gets by him. Left field going to have to clean up the mess, and a third run comes in. And some errors biting the Tribe in the butt for sure. Correction, with 2 coming in, that makes it 8-4 now. And then Brown misses in the same spots. That's 3 pitches in a row where he's thrown low and left. And that time Teo able to collect it enough to keep any more base advancement from happening. But the bases are emptied. And Brown stepping off and stepping back on. 1-0 pitch outside. Or excuse me, 3-0 pitch. I didn't realize we had gone so far. All that action of the pass balls. It confused me. Tribe just needing one more to get out of the inning. Lead has been cut in half. And a right-handed batter this time. And Brown finds the strike zone. Outside pitch over the edge of the plate. Counts. A 1 pitch is outside to even things up. Joyner calling the situation from third base. Low pitch there. From the stretch. High pitch. Second ball in a row. And it's 31. And Brown misses low, walks the batter.
Let's go, Cap. Pick one out, bud. What do you say, Danger?
And Deuce got to find his rhythm again. 2 outs facing the Tribe. And a low outside pitch is going to advance the runners on the pass ball. And scoring position again for the Tigers. And Coach Brown going to call time before things get out of hand here and regroup his infield. Fist bumps for everybody. See if they can't get things back on track. It's back from the time, 31 count. Runners at 2 and 3. And a good-looking pitch and a good shot. Could have taken somebody's head off right over the infield fence wall there. No danger done, but that'll be a hike to find that ball. Full count. Tribe looking to make the play at first if they can. Outside pitch. And it must not have been 31. I need a spotter to help all this memory. And a shot down first base. Hank makes a routine ground out and ends the inning 8-4. And that's what Brown envisioned when he called the timeout. We'll go to the top of the second. So same pitcher for the Tigers that relieved in the first inning. Throws a strike on the outside of the plate. Peruka up to bat. Batting in the 3 spot. And the first first strike is on his record. And another one right down the pipe to shortstop. Peruka trying to beat the ball and can't. It was close, but they throw him out at first for the first out of the inning. Peruka's off-season to-do list is to get one step faster. Haha. Shortstop was playing deep. It was close. He nearly got there. And Valle swinging at the first pitch brings on the first strike. Eight 8-4, Tribe with the lead. High pitch. Teo thought he could get that one. It was chin level. And in a hurry, he's got two on him. .11 with another one down the pipe. Got him swinging. It's a drop, though, so they're going to try to get him at first. And they do for the second out of the inning on the drop third strike. Joyner, right-handed batter in the 5 spot, up. And a low pitch from 11. And he's patient enough to take it. Lined up at the back of the batter's box. And a little bit of a changeup, it looked like, but still stayed high. Tried to drop in. Brings up 2-0 count. And umpire calls that one a strike. Must have somehow gotten on the inside edge. 2-1 on 12. And this time it's too far inside. Joyner knows it and gets ahead with a 31. No shift on from the defense. Everybody's square. And a pipe right at second base, but a good collection from the second baseman to make his second out in a row. So can't blame Joyner for the shot. Just a great defensive play by the Tigers, and no runs scored. No pitching change as we start the bottom of the second. Brown still on the mound. There is a positional switch for the infield a bit. Noah goes from third to first base, and J-Mac comes from right field to play third. Vargas takes his spot. And a bunt, foul, the first effort, from number 2, whose last name is Ball. Ironically, the Tribe center fielder, number 2, named Ball also. I guess it's a prerequisite to have that last name. You got to wear 2. And a strike from Brown on the second pitch. And just like that, 0-2 the count. And Will King playing left field, which rounds out the defense. Third pitch from Brown. And a pipe down out center field. It's going to be Cohen's to collect. And a great shot drops just below behind Jacob, playing that short spot. Short stop spot is what I meant to say. So great placement by the batter to get out of a hole there that he found himself in.
Yeah, I see.
8-4 still the score. And if the Dripping Springs coach is correct, I heard him say this is high school distance bases, which would be, as far as I know, at least as large as anything that the Tribe have played on. Strike 1 from Brown on the first pitch, so he's off to a good start. Checks the lead at first and steps off to walk him back. And inside, past Teo, gets away from him. Runner will get to second, and he'll stay put. And so inside pitch costs the Tribe on that one. Snake eyes the count. Outside miss from Brown. Right-handed batter. Inside, back of the box is his stance. And Brown gets him swinging.
Our friends that are meeting us.
Puts the count at 22. Climbs back into this one. Breeze has maybe picked up a hair, but not much. Pretty still and cool morning, the conditions. And that pitch inside bounces out of Teo's glove to make the count full. No outs here in the bottom of the second. And outside pitch will walk batter wearing number 6 to put 2 aboard. So a full set of umpires here today. Got 3 in the field. And strike 1 from Brown. Got 33 hungry on that one for the first pitch. And beamed him in the back. 33 wears that one, grabs his back. Hear that solid thud of skin. And that'll load the bases. So a couple of Tiger batters proven to be ball magnets so far in this one. Steele looking come from third, swing and a miss. Run him back. Strike 1. And a good-looking pitch there for a second strike. And Brown ahead in the count here. And acts like he's going to get ball number 2 out at third base for the Tigers, but never throws it. From the windup, foul ball. And that's our third foul to find the dirt behind us of the day. And a ball there keeps the batter alive.
Activities.
1-2 the pitch count. And a low shot foul ball. Would have been a ball, but the batter went after it. We'll stay 1-2.
Are you going with Mom or are you staying with us? She's just going to get the tacos. Oh, no, you're staying here. Yes,
Not a cloud in the sky.
staying with me.
And the sun has been, as you can tell, in the batters' faces. And most of the action has been in the infield, I feel like. And inside pitch. Batter does not flinch. He was ready to wear that one. Instead, it'll be 22 on the count. Anyway, I was going to say that maybe the sun being in the eyes of the batters has something to do with some of the hitting, and there's a strike 3 for the first out of the inning for the Tribe. Big shot, left field, and King there to make the out. Pop fly, tag up happens from third, going to try to come home, and he'll get there. And Teo doesn't collect the ball, and they'll advance the runners in the field, a base apiece. 8-5 the score now. So great play by King to run that ball down.
RBI.
But a run comes in.
Let's go now, 8.
1 out, bottom of the second. 2 outs. Strikeout and a pop fly out. Tribe just need 1 more. Runners in scoring position for the Tigers at 2 and 3. Inside pitch, ball.
At 11:45.
Most of the deep stuff has found left field today for both teams. Brown from the windup. Inside pitch, close. Seen that called a strike before today, but not that time. Just misses the inside edge for the second ball. And a low pitch this time hits Mateo's chest, but no runners advance as he uses his body for the backstop there. And 3 balls. And see if Brown's up for the challenge here. Certainly has been before.
I was like, oh. He looks just like Travis. Yeah, he looks exactly.
And grounder to third. Just need 1, but the ball is lofted there. Tie. Got him.
Oh, come on.
Looked like it was a tie there, but the umpire on the spot clinches the fist for the 3rd out to get out of the inning. 1 run scored, 8-5, close call. Top of the 3rd, and ever since the original pitching change was made for the Tigers, he stays in. Cohen lays down a bunt, a good-looking one down third base, turns on the wheels. Pitcher will try to throw him out, and a little interference there. Pass ball, Cohen's going to go to 2, and he may even make it to 3. Brown sending him on, but Cohen's not looking. Got a little bit of a delay there, but it pays off. And safe to the bag. Closer call than it should have been. Had Cohen had his eyes up, seeing Coach. Caught him sleeping a little bit, but he gets out of it. And after an error, gets around 3. Will King watches the first ball, and catcher does a good job to keep Cohen from trying his work to come home. Good looking pitch there. King just missed it. Bat never got far enough to where the ball was, but had to take it because it was there. 1-1 the count. Cohen with a shallow lead. Outside pitch. Will takes another ball. 11 from the stretch. Here comes the 21 pitch. High pitch over the head of King. Catcher looks Cohen back to the bag. Of course, the Tigers held the Tribe scoreless in the 2nd inning after the 8-run onslaught they put on in the 1st. Outside pitch, and that'll walk Will to first base. Quite a bit of tailwind now for the pitcher as the wind's hitting us in the face. I would say this is the first inning where we've really felt any breeze really moving any trees. And Jacob, who had a big slug up to bat, now, in fact, next 2 batters did the same thing last at bat, which was deep shots to left field. This time, the umpire wants J-Matt to be on his right side on deck instead of the left side. And Jacob pulls the bunt back, and a ball underneath the strike zone. And Will gets around to second in scoring position now for the Tribe. One 0 the count for Jacob. Good looking pitch, good looking shot, and throw goes past first base. That'll score Cohen. Will score, and Jacob will get to second and park it there. And so Will had to wait and watch, and when third base fires to first, he was able to go. Pass ball sends him on home, and 2 come in for the Tribe. 10-5 the score, no outs. And the first pitch to J-Matt is a ball outside. Scorer in position from second for the Tribe. And a high pitch. Brings the second ball. Coach Lenny telling J-Matt to be patient, not to chase anything. Ahead in the count. Better looking pitch there. J-Matt will take a swing and a miss. Of course, that's his second swing of the day. First one was just a 1-pitch, 1-hit wonder to left field. this time he faces a 2-ball, 1 strike count. And a pitch right down the pipe. He watches that one and goes 22 now. Same number on the back of his helmet. Lined up at the back of the box. Inside. Pops this one up. I might can catch it. It's over my head. In fact, it clears the whole bleachers. And we'll stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes for J-Matt. Showed the power that he has even in that foul ball. Low pitch there, body block, keeps Jacob at second and makes the count full.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Division.
Good looking pitch and a strikeout from J-Matt. He gave him the one he wanted, just couldn't connect with it for the first out of the inning. So Isaac up at the bottom of the order for the Tribe. And a low pitch. Isaac wearing number 20. One 0 pitch. High. Patience from Isaac. Jacob making his home there on second base. He'd love to have moving day come and get to third. Takes his secondary lead. And Isaac swings for the first strike of his at-bat. Two balls, 1 strike. Nobody holding Jacob on, so he can get a big lead. Good-looking pitch there. And Isaac just misses. That's what happened to J-Matt on his third strike for the out. Looked like the same pitch. Both batters just missing it. Eye on the ball, chin down. That's where the fundamentals come in when you get a strike like that. And there it is again. This time Isaac pops up to left field and drops in the hole. Jacob gets to 3 and trips a little bit, but looked athletic doing it. Shortstop couldn't get back deep enough, couldn't find it over his head, and left field must have thought he was there, didn't run up for it. Probably could have called him off of it and made the out, but it works out for the Tribe, and Jacob is on third base ready to score. Pitch comes, Vargas swings and misses. It's his third at-bat as we're back to the top of the order for the third time today. And outfield creeps in a little bit. And there goes Isaac. And steals second, but has to come back because of the foul tip. Vargas looking to attack here on the at-bat. Get the ball in play. 2 men aboard. And steal from first is Isaac. It's a pass ball, and Jacob will come home. Dive head first and get there safe. And Brown started to call Isaac on to third base, but parks him at second. Safe move. And the 11th run of the day for the Tribe comes in. One ball, 2 strikes on Vargas. 1 out against the Tribe. And outside pitch draws the second ball. And it was close. Having 2 strikes, you got to protect. He could have taken that one, but he shows me otherwise that he knew what he was doing. 22 the count. And a strikeout there. It looked like it might have been high, but it dropped in the zone for the second out of the inning. Number 2 batter in the lineup, Brown, has been doing the pitching duties today. Up to bat. Going to try to knock the single duck on the pond in, and he hurdles the ball. It would have hit him otherwise and got him on base. Coach slash dad telling him, you don't have muscles for nothing. Eat that ball, get on base, but practice his hurdling skills instead. 1-0 pitch is down the pipe. Brown takes it, but it's right to first base. Routine out, ends the inning. 11-5 the score as we go to the bottom of the third. So some defensive movement for the Tribe as we start the bottom of the third. Hank Peruka comes in to relieve Brown and throws a ball high, his first pitch. Jacob, wearing the number 1 uniform, catching. And Brown goes to shortstop. Ball 2 from Peruka. And Vargas comes to second base. Otherwise, the infield's the same. And there's a strike and a big shot to left field. High ball. King's there. Calls it, backs up, and makes the routine pop fly out for the first out of the inning for the Tribe. Unlucky for the Tigers as he got a hold of that one, but these are deep fences. Left-handed batter for the Tigers. And Peruka delivers, and this one hit to the infield. And it's going to drop. Nobody there.
Oh, get there, get there.
And then Deuce throws to Noah. Batter is safe. Noah was off the bag anyway, but it looked like somebody probably could have come up and made that. Not sure if Brown thought that J-Matt was in position to come up and do it. Not sure if they were talking. Couldn't hear it from here. But it worked out for the Tigers to get one aboard. 11-5 the score. With 1 out. Peruka looking the first baseman back to the bag a little bit, just letting him know he sees him. Pitch called a strike on the outside edge. And Peruka feeling his stuff early in the inning. Little change up there. Ball is hit foul. And that's where the changeup comes in handy. Looked like it almost hit the tip of the bat because the swing was early. And another foul ball there. Trying to guess the timing of Hank's pitches. And Noah collects the foul ball, and one long-hair brother throws to the other long-hair brother. Hank looks the the runner back on first base. Second time he's done that. And throws a strike foul ball right at the fence. And 11 hanging in there. Not windy, but definitely breezier as the day moves on, which is a headwind to the batters. And a strikeout! Got him on the outside. Batter thought it was too far, but it was in fact the very first pitch Hank threw to him that was on that edge, so he should have known that would have been the strike. And Hank's got 2 outs.
Let's go, 1.
Number 1, the batter, and a high pitch just over the strike zone. Peruka comes set from the stretch, delivers, good looking pitch, foul ball.
Straighten it out, Wyatt.
Just outside the dugout of the Tribe on the first base side.
Hit it out front.
You got this, W.
Runner at first base. And a changeup, check swing, and he went. Called a strike.
It's okay, Wyatt. Protect.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bottom of the third. And a pitch, strikeout. Hank got him.
All right, Wyatt, take it off, bud. Take it off.
And that ends 3, and we'll go to the top of the 4th inning.
Take it off, Wyatt.
I gotta stay on the phone.
So pitching change for the Tigers. Third pitcher of the day for them comes in as we start the fourth inning. Pruka with a line drive, and it is made by second base, but the runner comes off the bag and tags him. Got him on the tag.
Good play, Wyatt.
Good rip from 41, unlucky. 1 out in the fourth inning. Lead still 11-5 for the Tribe as the fourth batter, Teo Avalle, comes up to bat. First pitch, outside. Pass ball, but nobody on base to advance. And so nobody hurt for the Tigers other than a ball on the pitch count. First-year player with the Tribe is Teo. Second pitch, fouls it back right at us for a 1-1. Teo, a Wallace middle schooler, running track right now also simultaneous to the baseball season. And outside pitch counts, finds the edge of the plate for the 1-2 scenario now. That pitch has gotten its share of batters today. Looking like it's maybe outside too far for a strike, but not the case. So Teo climbs up in the box, or excuse me, back to the box, but to the front, and has to take a swing at that one. It's a drop 3 strike, and he'll jog this one out. Routine play made at first for the second out of the inning, and that's kind of how this has gone. Hot first inning, cold second inning, hot third inning, and now if the pattern sticks with 2 outs, Noah's got to break the cycle here. Joyner getting on base and scoring in the first at-bat, and then grounded out at the second at-bat. See if he can do something different this time. Watches it with patience as the first ball comes in. Splits the box at the back. And from the windup comes the pitch. Outside low. And Joyner ahead in the count. Sun climbing up higher in the sky, so not quite an issue for the batters. And a strike there. Joyner nodding his head, saying he's read the speed, has an idea for it, won't let it happen again. And he takes that one, foul over the cage, out of play, and he's got 2 strikes on him. Takes a deep breath and regroups to reload here for the 22 pitch coming. And another stretch pitch. Changeup, looked like it might have dropped in, but no strike called. Stayed high.
Good pitch, 33.
And the count is full. And a fastball there, grounded to third base by Joyner. He tries to get on that horse to go. And the ball is past first. He's going to go to second. These are deep fences, even in the foul territory, and so that'll give him room. There's no help from this fence to bounce the ball back. And with the error, Joyner's aboard second with ball up to bat. So ball up to bat. His last at bat was a lethal bunt. Got him all the way around to third base. And this ball's passed. It's going to send Joyner to 3. He's going to go. It's going to be close. Fires it. And the tag is not made. Safe is the call. Must have missed the body because the ball was there in time. Joyner stayed standing up the whole time. That's right, the size difference of Joyner and the third baseman may have been a collision we didn't want to see. And so ball takes the second pitch, which is another ball. So ball takes 2 balls. Fitting, he's wearing number 2. As I mentioned earlier, Dripping Springs has a player named Ball, also wearing number 2. Third pitch coming, and it's that famous pitch we've seen all day. Outside edge, batter thinks it's going to be outside. Umpire says no, it's a strike, and it's a 21 count facing Cohen. And Cohen crowds the inside of the box, try to prevent that from happening again. And this pitch is on the ground, pass ball, but not enough for Joyner to come home. And Cohen's got just one strike along with his 3 balls ahead in the count. Patience will pay off here. Not in a situation to have to protect the plate just quite yet. And he takes a swing, so now he will. Cohen's got a small strike zone, and that one was probably up at his chin. Could have laid off of it. Never know what the umpire's going to call. He's not used to calling pitches. It's such a small frame, so you kind of have to guess. Protect the plate now. Outside pitch gets him to first. Could have gone either way compared to how it's been being called, but Cohen's aboard 1. 2 guys on, and Will King, the left fielder, comes up to bat. First pitch. That one finds the edge. And King's got 1 on him.
Let's go, Tigers!
And wildly outside, Cohen will advance to 2 on that one, no problem. As I mentioned earlier, these are wide bases, high school size field, at least with the base distance. Two runners in scoring position for the Tribe. Outside low pitch. Don't know if it was a ball because of the distance outside or the depth below King's knees, but a 21 the count.
Be a wild catch.
Back inside corner is where King resides in the box. Low pitch. Catcher stops it, keeps Joyner from taking his chance home. And time called. We'll take a break as well. 2 outs here in the 4th. And King rips one to third base. It's collected clean. Throw is to first and made for the final out of the inning. And no runs scored. And so the pattern remains hot, cold, 11-5, and we'll go to the bottom of 4. So Peruka stays on the mound. See if he can close this one out. I believe this will be the last inning. Home team Dripping Springs, so they'd get their final at bat. Hour and 40 is the timetable that we play, and we're up against that now, so expect this to be the end of it. And the first pitch comes in. It's a big shot to left field, but it's going to be foul. And in rare form, center fielder Cohen comes up to play shortstop, switches with Jacob, and they trade places. Score 11-5. Which has been the case for about the last 30 minutes, I would say. So both offenses kind of gone cold here as the pitching's been good. And Hank throws one down. It's a pop fly third base. Should have it, no problem. He does. And that's Teo making the out.
No.
That's number 2.
So 1 out for the Tribe. And a line drive to shortstop. That's Cohen. Catches it clean. Fires. It's a low throw. Joyner can't make the grab. He's got to chase it back. And he slides into second. And so not enough on the throw from Cohen. Joyner tried to make that scoop. Couldn't quite do it. And a duck on the pond for the Tigers now. Excuse me, I believe that's Deuce out there at center field. Jacob, of course, is catching, as I misspoke a minute ago. Peruka delivers right back to him. He makes the grab, and an easy play at first base occurs. 2 outs, runner advances to third, and 1 more out may end the game. So Tigers needing a rally here in the midnight hour. Pitch comes in. Batter doesn't flinch, nearly wears it. Instead, it's just an inside ball. Teo trying to hold the runner at third. From the windup comes Hank. Delivers an outside pitch. Jacob collects it. Checks third base.
Here we go, Hank.
Strike right down the pipe. 5 watched it.
Away.
And Hank climbs back into the count here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
21 the count. Runner at third. 6-point advantage for the Tribe. And a foul ball. makes the count 22. So 1 strike away for the Tribe to go 1-0 on the day. And Hank steps off for a moment and climbs back on the mound, comes set, delivers the pitch, change up, pop fly, but it's going to be foul and nobody can get to it as it finds the bleachers, and a good athletic move by the crowd to dodge taking one in the head. Pitch is high for a third ball. Count is full, and Hank would love to not lose this one and end the ball game here. From the windup, and strikeout to end the game. And that's the ball game, 11-5. Tribe come out victorious on their first outing. Got a second one, doubleheader afterwards. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you guys next time.